Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Bishop, the Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, fellow brothers, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Chanak, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. And I mean, we've all been keeping track, which you should have been, But here, us at Great Millstone, of course, we're watching world events, especially what's going on over there in West Asia. Okay, that, the Valley Jehoshaphat, basically, in that region where it's very hot, which biblical prophecy speaks to the things that are going on over there as a sign of the end. And this has been reported. I remember certain, Scott Ritter, what is it, Douglas McGregor, speaking about how these different nations could stop shipping ports. So I've been keeping track of it, and here we go. We're here. When I saw this, I said the title came to my mind. As inflation finally starts to come down, another crisis is around town, or is here. Something like that. I forget exactly how it came in my mind. But as things, I've been seeing it as gas been start coming down, as food prices have start coming down. I've been seeing inflation start to come down. And what do you know? Boom, another crisis. Okay? Another crisis. They're always going to keep you in that state of crisis. This is order out of chaos. Let's play this as fair use. This is fair use. I just saw this. So just give me a second. I'm just sipping some tea. American ginseng, especially if you're dealing with fatigue, American ginseng is going to be one of your best friends. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Okay, let's play the speed 125.
Happening now, Houthi fighters have launched a series of attacks on
commercial... Right, the Houthis, which I believe that's the Houthis are Yemen, the Yemenis. Remember, I did a video. Let's go back. The Houthis have entered into the war. Let's see. Not too long ago. Let's see where we at. Okay. The Houthis. Okay, where is it? Okay, yep, in Yemen, right here, a month ago. This was these so-called what's going on now was on the table back then. That was one of the things that can possibly happen is these different so-called terrorist groups, these different Arab groups, okay, the axis of resistance, if you will, would stop the shipping ports, which will have a global catastrophic, detriment to the world economies, especially America, because all your goods, all your natural resources, all your the majority of your oil goes through the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, remember 2 years ago when that was that backed up and inflation was crazy. So this is going to happen again as inflation started to come down. Another crisis came around.
Ships in the Red Sea. The Iran-backed rebels in Yemen have claimed responsibility for the recent attacks and claimed the ships attacked were linked to Israel.
And you see how they can continue to say Iran-backed. They want to keep putting that in your head because they want war with Iran. Okay?
That's led the U.S. to announce Operation Prosperity Guardian, a new multinational initiative aimed at securing this key waterway. BP is the latest major company to hit pause on its Red Sea operations. Others include shipping giants Maersk and Evergreen. Anna Stewart has more on how these operational pauses could cause shipping delays worldwide.
US warships and also a UK warship have actually managed to intercept or fire down some of these drone attacks, and have been no casualties at this stage. But of course, many of those companies simply don't want to take the risk anymore. So I'm going to show you the long way around if you're trying to avoid the Suez Canal, and you'll see why it is such a lucrative shortcut. It connects Europe and Asia, and the other way around the west coast of Africa and past the Cape of Good Hope. This is significantly longer. For a ship that was traveling from Rotterdam, say, to Singapore, this route is about 40% longer. It's going to burn a lot more fuel, which is really costly, and also that ship, it will arrive at port a week, maybe more late. That impacts the next shipment and the next shipment, and before you know it, you can have containers stacking up at ports, a big backlog, and of course, this can really disrupt supply chains. The other issue to consider...
You see that? This is economic wars, right? Wars, rumors of wars. Let's go to that. Matthew 24. But before I go there, let me type in, what is a economic war? Okay, this is from the Wikipedia. This is the first thing that just pops up. Okay. Economic warfare. Economic warfare or economic war is a economic strategy utilized by belligerent nations with the goal of weakening the economy of other states. In this case, right, this is going to back up all type of goods that are shipped from Asia, okay, what's it called? South Asia, West Asia, okay, Africa. It's a shortcut. Boom, boom. It just goes right to the America, or goes to South America, whatever the goods are at, and vice versa. Okay, this is going back up. Okay, that little straight right. This is very important. This is very important. This is why American controls the Panama Canal, which is over here to the left of the screen. They control that Panama Canal because that's a major shipping port. Okay, so if you control the shipping port, you control the flow of goods. You can halt economy. Okay, goods are going to start to go up. You go online and you want to buy that particular item. You want to buy dishes. You want to buy, furniture. You want to buy anything, electronics. It's going to take a long time, okay, to get to United States, which is going to jack up the price because there's a scarcity. Furthermore, America, they're sending warships with Britain too, because this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt Europe as well. See what I'm saying?
Actually, oil and gas prices as well, because of course the Suez Canal and this area is vital for the trade of oil and gas from the Middle East. Now, oil prices were much higher on Monday as a result of BP being one company saying they weren't going to risk traveling through this route for now. They're going to monitor the situation. So we saw oil prices actually up as much as 3% on Monday. Now, whether or not these prices continue and then off the highs that we've seen earlier this year will really depend on whether the Suez Canal and the Red Sea, this strait, can be secured with security. And that will be a conversation for defense ministers over the coming days. Anna Stewart, CNN.
So that means America, right, Europe, they have to send military. They have to send military there, which is going to bring in more conflict. Let's get that scripture, wars and rumors of wars. We just read what an economic war is. This is part of economic wars. Before you go and you fight a nation, you weaken the nation economically. This is what sanctions are. And this is another form of sanctions, if you will, to slow down and halt, okay, the transfer of goods, okay, to hurt your pockets. And Esau, that's one thing that he listens to. He listens to violence. He listens when his pockets are hurt. He'll go to war with you. This is Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Okay, this is an economic war. You have hot wars. You have cold wars. You have economic wars. You have civil wars. You have race wars. Okay. You have different conflicts. You have proxy wars. Okay. You got cyber war. See that ye be not troubled. Right. We're not troubled by these things, but these people, they're troubled by these things. Look at the comment. Let's see if it's still there. right? A comment here. It says yet another reason to make us all suffer financially. Thanks. See, prosperity for companies, not for people. Okay. Even in the military, I used to hate the fairy-like names of these operations: Raising Seahorse, Endeavor, Eagle Campaign, Operation Corporate Wealth Protection. Okay. Let's see. Theft of taxes. Let the companies pay for their own protection. See? But see, you don't understand that these companies, okay, are in bed, or they control America. The elites control America through these corporations. What do they call it? Cortopocracy. I pronounce it. I'm butchering it. Okay, but pretty much, these companies, they control, all right, the nation, and the flow of energy, okay, goods. That's the lifeblood, especially energy, gas. Okay. Here we go. It says, here we go. The excuse they needed to start jacking up oil prices again, just as we were finally enjoying gas below $3 a gallon. And I've seen that for the last couple of weeks. I've been seeing inflation come down in food prices as well as energy, gas. I've been seeing that. And then boom, as inflation starts to come down, another crisis comes around. Okay, they're going to keep you in a state of crisis. Let's look at the word order out of chaos. Let's see. I just want a quick definition. A Latin expression meaning order out of chaos, a motto of the 33rd degree, and having the same allusion as lug e timbris, which sees in this work. Let's see. Many bands and other sources outside of Freemasonry have used the term in various works. The term recently manifested in a book titled doesn't really give us anything like that there. Let's go. Let's see. I just want the. You used to be able. You could just pop it up and it'll just show you the definition when you go. See, now look at it. You can't even go to these sites anymore. It's all bullshit. Ain't there something? Let's do it like this. Yeah, see, they won't even let you hit this site right here. That's crazy. Can't be found. I'm just hitting, seeing what we can do. All this BS. Ain't this something? Ain't this something? Let's see if this says anything. It's literally saying, all these websites are literally saying the same thing. Okay, let me just read. I'm just seeing. Wow. See, they're taking information down. You used to be able to get, even in the Urban Dictionary, you used to be able to just get the clear definition. You see what I'm saying? But now, you can't even get the definition. Okay, I remember getting the definition. We've done videos on it. We know what it is. Let's see. I ain't gonna spend too much time. It's all bull. See, that's the Esau taking down stuff. It's Esau taking down stuff. He don't want to show you the truth. Okay. It basically is order out of chaos. They want to push as much chaos in the world. All right, I'm done with that. And that's all bullshit. You know, remember Google owns the internet basically. Okay, and they'll change. They change different definitions, change websites. They have that power to do that. Okay, but I want to go to. Let's go to another video. Where is that at? Okay.
An American destroyer intercepts missiles from Yemeni rebels targeting commercial shipping in the Red Sea. Attacks have intensified.
So American destroyer. So that means America is in this war. Okay, this is America's hot in this war.
Militants boarded and seized a cargo ship last month in solidarity with Hamas. Now BP has stopped transporting oil via the Suez Canal, and one of the world's biggest shipping companies has called for greater international protection.
After we had an attack on one of our container ships last Friday morning in the Red Sea, we decided to pause our ships and no longer send ships through the canal.
Do you have any idea how long that could be?
We are now planning for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Then we will have an assessment again.
With attacks persisting despite the presence of American and British naval forces, who say HMS Diamond, its most advanced vessel, has also intercepted Houthi attacks, this is a new economic front in the Gaza war. The Red Sea is crucial to global trade because it's how you get to and from the Suez Canal. And to get in and out, you need to pass through the Bab al-Mandab Strait. For the last 5 weeks, this narrow passage has been the focus of dozens of attacks launched from Yemen on the eastern shore. Now, more than 10% of global trade passes through the Suez Canal. You can see the traffic building up there right now. And that's because it's a shortcut. It cuts the journey time from Shanghai to Rotterdam, for example, to around 25 days. That's the red line here. Without it, ships have to go via the Cape of Good Hope round Africa. That adds 10 days to the passage. Now, this is an index of container shipping prices over time. You can see how they're beginning to rise when COVID emerges, shoot up when the Suez Canal was blocked by the Ever Given, and then they rose as the economy warmed up. As it's cooled, prices have fallen, but they've been going up for the last week. And
see that prices have been dropping. I've been saying that. I've been seeing that. Okay.
Oil prices doing likewise, up almost 2%.
And this is also stopping goods to coming into the land of Israel. Okay, so what's going on in that region is hurting everybody's pockets, and this is a great excuse, okay, for for America to go to war, and for more draconian measures. Let's hit another video.
The Palestinian flag is painted onto a Houthi helicopter as they film themselves taking.
And look, and just come on, man, come on. This they're actually filming this, and come on, this is all set up.
Over a cargo ship in the Red Sea. The fighters have increased attacks on vessels in the Bab al-Mandab Strait.
And again, who trains these guys? Who trains? We like some modern warfare, you know. One of the, you go to Modern Warfare, play Modern Warfare, you fly off, you get on a shipping container, and then you special forces.
Start of Israel's war on Gaza, and they become far more sophisticated in their methods. It's causing a ripple effect in one of the world's most important shipping routes.
It will have an impact, an inflation shock on the global economy if it increases. We already saw European gas prices jump by 12%, UK gas prices jump, and oil rose by 4% to around $77 a barrel from a 5-month low that we saw just in this last week.
The U.S. Defense Secretary...
Yeah, the people haven't even enjoyed... It's only been like a week since them prices have went down.
Austin is on a regional tour and has announced the formation of a multinational task force to patrol waters in the region. The attacks have led to several firms suspending operations in the Red Sea due to the deteriorating security situation. The British oil and natural gas company BP is the latest to stop all its consignments. All these major shipping companies have already stopped using the passage, with some rerouting their vessels around the southern tip of Africa, which can add around 10 days to the journey. The Taiwanese container shipping line Evergreen is rerouting too, and has said that it will temporarily refuse to transport Israeli cargo. All this disruption will cause delays to things like energy supplies, grain, and manufactured goods, all of which are transported via the shipping lane. It comes at a time when the Panama Canal, another major trade route, is battling with a water crisis. The number of vessel crossings have been curtailed due to drought-induced congestion. Analysts say the shipping industry hasn't faced this kind of pressure in decades. The final list of countries that have joined
Pressure from below, pressure from beneath.
the Security Task Force has not yet been confirmed, but notably, it excludes countries bordering the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, like Egypt and Saudi Arabia. This is a global issue, and for the Houthis, it's not just about Gaza, analysts say.
So there are other ulterior motives, there are political motivations for the Houthis to be continue doing this. It's not just about being in solidarity with Gaza. They have an agenda of their own. They are linked to Iran. They're aligned with Iran and want to be governing Yemen. So the Houthis are wielding incredible power right now over the global economy in a global artery for world trade.
It highlights how the safety of crossing a narrow waterway of around just 30 kilometers wide has far-reaching global...
So just these small little rebels can mess up, can mess up global economies. Just it's a small nation. See what I'm saying? Free, and they're not even they're the de facto leaders of Yemen. So they're not labeled as the actual true ruling class, ruling elites of Yemen. They're like a break off, fringe group, if you will. They have their own government, and they control certain parts of Yemen. Okay, so hey, if America wants to secure, they gotta go in. Okay, they gotta go in. I'm just hit you off with one more scripture, and we're gonna close it. We in that time, man. We in that time. I had a feeling Esau was going to do something before the year's end, too. And just, what you got? Christmas coming up, just put more hell on the people. This is beautiful. This is Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay, you see, this thing is speaking, man. As inflation was coming down, as prices were coming down, another crisis came around. Okay? So we're at the end. And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. Now, we were reading in Matthew 24 how, Yahweh Shai said there shall be wars and rumors of wars, and told us not to be troubled. Okay, because the end is not yet. The very end, World War III is not about to break off. We're in World War III, actually. It's warming up. But we know this is all being orchestrated ultimately to crash all the economies. All China's going to crash. Everybody's going to crash. America's going to feel the brunt of the force. Okay, it's going to be civil wars in America. Okay? It's going to be mutiny in these different militaries here in America. Okay? And ultimately they're going to get control, okay, of the country back through the force of the sword, whether it's foreign troops, whatever it may be, continuity of government, and then they're going to implement that CHIP. So it's nothing but crises coming to you people. It ain't nothing. It's not going to slow down. Like prices are coming down. You go out, people is going and enjoying themselves. They're going to cafes, they're eating, and they're drinking, they're planning trips. My family calling me like, yeah, 'cause next year we're going to come through for the birthday party. Nah, it's going to be one crisis after another, until ultimately, just as like those birth pains, like the scriptures say. Okay, you know what? I want to get that. How does that go? How does that go? Give me a second. I can't. Is it Isaiah? know it's. Give me a second. Yeah, it's like the whole scripture is kind of escaping me. Let me see. Okay, I really, it's just escaping me right now, Salakia. But it's basically like, it's going to be as those birth pains. It might be in the Apocrypha, but I forget. It's no biggie, no biggie. But these are the birth pains. It actually might be in the Apocrypha. Where is that? It's like it's in my mind. I'm trying to get it. But let's just finish up here. No worries, brother. No, you can put it on the comment board. The water, Habakkuk 2:5, 2:3 again. Excuse me. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, so this thing is ramping up, man. And the Houthis are the next big threat. Warships are going into that area. So what if a warship comes under attack? Okay, what if the Houthis, they hit a warship and kill American soldiers? Boom, you're fully drawn into this war. Okay? So America might start a bombing campaign in Yemen. Who knows? We'll see how the Most High maneuver it and make it come to pass. But we know ultimately, as all, it's going to be just one crisis after another. I'm gonna close it there until next time. Shalom to the elect.